Okay, so we've been graphing lines. We've been looking at their rates of change and their initial value. Well, we haven't gotten to the equations of what we would call special cases, and that's when we graph a vertical or a horizontal line. Our equations are going to look a little different. These lines have undefined or zero slopes. So let's go look at this. If I were to just take these points from the table and I were to plot them, I'd have 1, -5, 1, -2, 1, 0, and 1, 4. If I connect those, I end up with a vertical line. Well, look what happens here. What is repeating? All my x's. So when your x's are all the same, okay, it's always going to be a vertical line at that number. These lines have an undefined slope. When we come look over here, if I have -3, -4, 1, -4, 2, -4, 5, -4, what ends up happening is a horizontal line. Well, look at your y's. When your y repeats, it's always a horizontal at that y value. And this one has a zero slope. Guys, this is something to commit to your memory. Okay, this is never going to change. When all the y's are the same, slope is 0. When all the x's are the same, there is no slope or it's undefined. But what's important to understand is what these equations look like. So right below, a vertical line is written in the form of x equals a. So when it's a vertical line, it's going to be x equals. The one you just graphed above would be x equals 1. Horizontal lines are always going to be y equals. So the one you just graphed would be y equals -4. Okay? So let's go do some of this. Let's look at number 1. This is our line. If we go from the center, from our origin, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So x is going to equal -4. Remember, any vertical line, okay, it's a -4. Well, look at number 2. It's a horizontal line. So I have to go from the origin and count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's going to be y equals 6 because that last line where it's actually graphed is 6. Okay, take a look at number 3. This is the line we're looking at. That's what we're writing the equation of this line. It's vertical. So your brain should be telling you that it's going to be an x equals. I'm sorry, I hit too fast. Okay, and number 4, that's the line you're looking at, meaning it's going to be a y equals. I want you to plug those numbers in. I want you to tell me on number 3, x equals what? On number 4, y equals what? I'm going to be looking for that on your paper. Well, what about this one? This is the line you're looking at. It's a vertical. So this one's a horizontal. So number 5 should say x equals. Number 6 should say y equals. I'm going to look at your number. What is it? Okay. So let's take a look at number 7. Now they're asking you to graph it. And it says y equals. So you're going to have a horizontal line. It says y equals -7. So go put a point at -7. Then you're just going to draw a horizontal line. That's it. Commit to your memory. A y equals is horizontal. Well, look at number 8. This one's an x equals. So you're going to go put a point right at 4 and draw a vertical line. This is never going to change. So look at number 9. It says x equals -3. Number 10 says y equals 2. Think about what those lines look like. So 11 through 15, okay, I want you to be prepared to answer these. If you have to graph them, graph them. But think about what we've gone over. You might see these questions again on a graded assignment. We're going to go over these in class tomorrow. If you have a question, ask. It's a very short lesson, but this is a lesson on committing it to memory.